today I'm going to discuss two main tools which are very helpful, and you can get the output very instantly with a little bit or no coding. Okay, so for what purpose you will be using these softwares? It's a machine learning and data mining tools only. But the main advantage is that every algorithm is available in a ready-built manner. It's full of drag and drop version. Okay, and it is actually using what a backend as any table or any Excel access or any database like SQL. So with any database, it is compatible, and moreover, it will say whether you can apply a particular algorithm for a kind of data set or not. For example, for some algorithms may suit for a particular data set, some may not suit. Okay, so that can be very easily identified without going for much programming knowledge and all. So for those pre-processing of the data also, this kind of tools will be very, very helpful to you. So what I'm trying to say is use these tools to finish your assignment too quickly, so that you can learn too. Okay, and when you are just attending some competitions and all, also this will be helpful to you. The first tool what I'm going to discuss with you is WEKA. How many of you are working with WEKA? Any idea on WEKA? WEKA பத்தி ஏதாவது ஐடியா இருக்கான்னு கேக்குறேன். No idea? ஏதாவது வாய் தர தெரியும் தெரியாது ஏதாவது சொல்லலாம்ல. தெரியாது. No. Okay. See, WEKA, I'm using the version 3.8.5. So you can straight away go to Google and you can type this WEKA. The recent version also you can download. The one which suits for your system you can download and you can work. It's a free version only and it's open software. After clicking the download, the executable file will be downloaded. Just click next, finish. That's all. So it will take only 2 minutes of installation after downloading. Even for downloading also, it won't take more than 3 or 4 minutes. So you can observe a bird. This bird is called as WEKA. So this bird is very famous in New Zealand. Okay. So WEKA is actually WEKA is WEKA tool, environment for knowledge analysis. Why this particular tool is named as WEKA in the sense? This bird will shout like weka weka weka. That's why, and also it is a popular bird in New Zealand. So the name came with the bird name. So WEKA 2 environment for knowledge analysis was developed by the University of WEKA 2 only. So if you open the WEKA tool, it looks very simple. The user interface is so simple. This is with console. Okay, so in two ways you can open the WEKA. Either you can click the shortcut or to the particular folder you can move, and from there the executable file you can click for opening the WEKA tool. So WEKA tool can be opened with the console or without the console. For example, if you want to execute everything in the form of a command line mode, okay, then you can go for this simple command line interpreter, where you can type the commands just like your Linux and Unix environment or DOS prompt. You can type everything and you can execute everything. Okay, so this is actually what command line interpreter. And here remaining things are there: explorer, experimenter, knowledge flow, and workbench. Today I'm going to discuss with you about this explorer. Okay. You can embed this WEKA tool along with your Java programming also. The output of any programming language can be redirected to WEKA. and you can visualize the output in the form of what graphics. So that is the very special thing about this record. So now when you see there are many tabs available, but some tabs are not, you may not be accessing. So pre-processing. So any data when you take, this is the first step you will be applying. It's a data pre-processing. So pre-processing you can go. After the pre-processing only these tabs will be enabled, because data should be there. Now the WEKA tool is not having any data, therefore nothing is enabled. So now you have to either open a file, or you have to open any URL where you are having the database or the data warehouse, and you can open the database also, or else you can generate the new data by feeding the input over here. These are all the different varieties of accessing the data from different environment. And we are having several data mining domains: classification, clustering, association, and you can select the attributes and you can go for the visualization. So now I'm just opening a file. So when you go for this file, so I have installed in C drive program files, WEKA. See, you can observe this WEKA 3.8.5. So when you click into this, you can see the data also. It is giving some data for the miners to work. So I'm just taking what some, okay, I'll take a supermarket data set. So when you see, there are varieties of attributes available in this supermarket data set. When you see 216 departments are available, and lots and lots of products available. You can visualize the data over here. So now, since this is actually what the last thing is total, it is considering this one, it's low and high. It is also considering this low and high as its class label. And when you see here, this is a department 260. I'm going to select everything. So in each and everything, you can click and you can see how many data are available. So when you see in the right hand side, many data are available. But if you want to visualize the content, what is available in this, okay, and you can visualize that too here. Go for edit. You can see what are all the data available in each and every column on each and every row. Okay, in this banner only you can visualize the data. But for the understanding purpose, I'm just taking some other file. Then best known, yeah, I'll take iris. So iris data set. So when you take the sepal length, sepal width, and then petal length, petal width, and class. So sepal length, when you take, it is having what uh, minimum value was 4.3, maximum value was 7.9. See the mean, standard deviation, everything is coming automatically. So when I'm just clicking onto it, these are all the data available. And when I go for this sepal width, minimum value, maximum value, everything is also available. I'm just picking all, and you can see this edit option. See, if you want to change the value also, you can change here. But the good thing in this here is that if you are just modifying the values here, it won't reflect or it won't affect the original database. A copy of the data will be created here, and the data you can use here for the remaining purpose. Okay, so each and every data you can visualize here, and you can visualize all also. So all the data, the sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and the class values. Okay, so these are all the values which you can observe in the form of a graph. And also it will say how many missing data available, how many are unique and how many are distinct, duplicate values, everything you can apply over here. And you can observe many filters available. So you can use the filters also over here. See, you can see many supervised and unsupervised filters are also available. I told you many times we will use some classification or clustering algorithms for your data pre-processing techniques also. Okay, so those algorithms will, the part of that algorithms will be used as a filter over here for the data pre-processing techniques. And in this way, you can see how the data is available, and how you can filter the data, or you can go for some pre-processing techniques over here. And if you just don't want any of the attributes or the feature, you can remove here by clicking onto a particular attribute name. And yeah, that's all about this pre-processing. And see, even the data, you can see the bird which is sitting over here. Is that no? The right corner bottom, you see the bird is sitting. Is or no? அந்த பேர்ட் அங்க உட்கார்ந்திருக்கா, பார்க்க முடியுதா? ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுதா? ஏதாவது சொல்லுங்க பசங்களா.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see,
Yes, ma'am.
if the data size is very large, or the WEKA tool is taking too much of time to run the particular data, then in those cases, this WEKA bird will be dancing. Okay, that will show. Now I'm just going for the classification algorithm. You can go for the choose. Now, when you see after the feeding of data into the stool, this tabs are coming into your picture. So until that, the tab was not enabled, but now it is enabled. So go for choose. So you can see varieties of classification algorithms available. Base classification, we saw naive Bayesian classification. See, some of the things are not enabled. What does it mean? Some of the algorithms are not enabled here. What does it mean? நீங்க பாக்குறீங்கல்ல, சிலதெல்லாம் எனேபிள் ஆயிருக்கு. இப்ப பாருங்க, காசியன் ப்ராசஸஸ்னு ஒண்ணு இருக்கு, அது எனேபிள் ஆகல. லீனியர் ரெக்ரெஷன் எனேபிள் ஆகல. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்னு கேக்குறேன்.
They are not applicable to this particular data set.
Yes, the data set, the algorithm can't be applied for the given data. அதான் அர்த்தம் இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த டேட்டா செட்க்கு அந்த algorithm சூட் ஆகாது, அதான் அர்த்தம். Okay, let's go for trees like structure. So that J48 ஒரு tree இருக்கு, சும்மா just like classification மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். J48 tree that you can go for it. So class இங்கே அவங்க கொடுத்திருந்தாங்க sepal and sepal with. So if you want to change in some data sets, the class label may be different, right? It may not be at the last place. In those cases, you can change it also. And go for start. See, what is the matrix you are just getting over here?
Confusion matrix.
What is this matrix called? For what purpose we are using this confusion matrix?
It shows us the predictive capability of the
Yes.
used algorithm.
Then what the diagonal will say?
The diagonal will say the true values.
Yes, true values. Whether the classification is correct or not, that can be predicted only by using the diagonal values. So totally, when you see 150 instances, 144 instances were classified correctly and 6 were classified incorrectly. So 96% it predicted correctly, and 4% wrong prediction. So when you see here TP rate, FP rate, precision recall, F measure, ROC curves and all, ROC area. Yes or no? What is this TP, FP and all? What is TP and FP? True? True positive or false positive. Okay, so these things are available, and you can see or you can visualize the tree also. So the classification tree, you can You can see this is just like your decision tree. Yes or no? This is one version of decision tree, this J48. So this classification has been done first by taking the petal width. If the petal width is less than or equal to zero point 0.6, then they are saying that it is iris setosa. If the petal width is greater than zero point 0.6, then they will be seeing what is the petal width of value which is greater than 1.7 and less than or equal to 1.7. If it is so, they will be seeing what is the petal length. If the petal length is less than or equal to 4.9, then they are saying that it is versicolor. Else, they will be checking the petal width with value which is less than or equal to 1.5 and greater than 1.5. So in this way, they are just giving the tree. Is it clear? Clear? இதுல ஏதாவது கோடிங் பண்ணோமா இப்ப நம்ம? கோடிங் ஏதாவது பண்ணோமா இப்ப நம்ம? ஏதாவது சொல்லுங்கப்பா. Tell me whether we did any coding or not.
No, no.
எதுவும் பண்ணல. அப்போ ஈஸியா நம்ம வந்து ஒரு பர்ட்டிகுலர் டேட்டா செட் எடுத்து இதுக்கு நான் வந்து டெசிஷன் ட்ரீ அப்ளை பண்ண முடியுமா, J48 ட்ரீ அப்ளை பண்ண முடியுமா அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் இதுல ஈஸியா நம்ம வந்து எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸோ மேம் எனக்கு கோடிங் அவ்வளவா வராது மேம், எனக்கு பைத்தன் ஆர்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணணும் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம், அல்ல வந்து மேட்லாப் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணணும் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் மேம் அப்படிங்கிறவங்க ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் அவே யூ கேன் கோ ஃபார் திஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் டூல்ஸ். ஓகேவா? ஓகேவா? ஈஸியா இருக்கா? ஈஸியா இருக்கா? என்ன பண்ணும் இது வரைக்கும்? We just loaded the data, and after that straight away we chose what this classification algorithm, and the concern algorithm you are just choosing, and just give a click start, that's all, and it will say everything. Is it clear? Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
புரிஞ்சுதா? Okay. Similarly, you can go for the classification algorithm. இப்போ இதுக்கு classification apply பண்ண முடியுமா இந்த particular data set க்கு? Yes, there are several classification methods available, and all the classification algorithms you can apply here. இங்க பாருங்க எதுவுமே வந்து டிசேபிளா இல்ல, எல்லாமே இருக்கு. So hierarchical clustering we saw, k-means clustering we saw, density based clustering we saw. Okay, so let's go for this hierarchical clustering. So incorrectly classified instances 50. And the 33 வந்து இப்படி வரும். So they are just giving this class attribute மாத்திட்டேன் நான். Okay. So first cluster, second cluster, two cluster were formed by these values. Okay, ரெண்டு cluster இங்க form பண்ணிருக்காங்க. See the blue things are one cluster, this red things are another cluster. Or else. What is this called? இது பேர் என்னது? Hierarchical clustering.
Dendrogram.
Yes, dendrogram. You can visualize the dendrogram also here. Clear? Clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can go for the association rule mining also. So here a priori unfiltered associator. FB growth a priori இதுக்கு அப்ளை பண்ண முடியாது, அதனால அது வந்து டிசேபிள்டா இருக்கு. ஓகேவா? ஓகே, ஓகே ஆர் நாட்?
Okay.
ரேபிட் மைனர் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் டூல் இருக்கு, அது கூட ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு ஒர்க் பண்றதுக்கு. ஸோ you can see how this is called as a plot matrix. Okay, when I just plot the class value with the sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and how the plot can be given. அதுதான் இங்க கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. The blue color is iris setosa. Red is actually iris versicolor, and the light blue is there. No, that is the another one, and that is virginica. Okay, in this way only, and the three labels were classified. Okay, clear? புரிஞ்சுச்சா? இது நிறைய இருக்கு நீங்க படிக்க. If you are just working and if you are browsing and studying about everything, then It will be very easy for you to work. And also இது வந்து ஜாவால எப்படி வந்து எம்பெட் பண்றதுக்கு நிறைய classes are also available. So in the output of the Java coding also you can redirect using this WEKA tool. அதுவும் பண்ணலாம். இல்ல WEKA toolவே வந்து ஜாவாக்குள்ள கொண்டு வரலாம். அந்த ஜாவாவோட அவுட்புட்டை வந்து WEKAக்கு ரீடைரக்ட் பண்ணலாம். ரெண்டுமே பண்ண முடியும். Okay, and you can go for this open database, and you can make this JDBC or ODBC connectivity, and you can give your query over here. Select star from the table name கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாமே இங்க வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வந்து டிஸ்ப்ளே ஆயிடும். அது any query, any DBMS query you can give over here. Okay, that is also possible. இங்க SQL viewerன்னு இவங்க ஒரு embed பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அதுல நீங்க அந்த டேட்டாபேஸ் எது நீங்க வந்து கனெக்ட் பண்றீங்களோ அதுல கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு you can give your query here. அந்த queryல இருந்து எடுக்கிற டேட்டாக்கு you can go for this algorithms. அதுவும் பண்ணலாம் இங்க நம்ம. ஓகே ஓகேவா?
எஸ் மேம்.
என்னப்பா ஏதாவது புரிஞ்சுதா இல்லையா? Was clear? Tell me something. Shankar Narayan. Shankar Narayan not available. Yogita.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Okay. And now I'll show you the file details, how it is available inside. So it is available in C drive. So when you see any data, the data will be available in the form of ARFF. What is ARFF? Can anyone say? What is ARFF? ARFF na enna? It is attribute relation file format. Okay, ARFF, attribute relation file format. Iris dataset we saw, right? I'm just right clicking and I'm just opening with WordPad. So this is a format of this ARFF. See, WEKA will allow ARFF file CSV, this comma separated values, Excel, access, or any database or any data source from URLs. Okay, it will allow. But this is the popular format which is supported by WEKA. So when you observe this percentage symbol, that is actually the comment box. So this iris plant database, the description of that particular data is given over here with percentage. This is for our understanding purpose. And when you see here, the table name is called as iris. So it is given with the keyword called as at relation. At relation use பண்ணா என்ன அர்த்தம்? என்ன அர்த்தம்? இந்த டேபிளோட பேர் அது. ஓகேவா? The relation is table. So at relation, the table name is iris. And we are having several attributes. The first attribute name is sepal length, then sepal width, then petal length, then petal width. So the attribute type is also given over here. It is actually what you can give or you may not be giving out sometimes. And type of the data கொடுக்கணும் நீங்க அவசியம் இல்லை. Sometimes they will be giving the values also. See here, the attribute name called as class is taking only 3 values, so that they are giving those 3 values here. Apart from these 3 values, if you are giving any other value, it won't accept. So the attribute should be given with the keyword called as at attribute. See, you can create your own attribute relation file format by giving these values. இது கண்டிப்பா கொடுக்கணும், ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்களே ஒரு டேட்டா கிரியேட் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னா அப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும்னா உங்களோட அந்த ரிலேஷன், தட் இஸ் யுவர் டேபிள் நேம் ஷுட் பி given with at relation, Thereafter, what the attribute names with this keyword called as attribute. After that, you can give the data type, or else what the value of the data also you can give. Okay, and finally, you can give the data by using this at data. At data கண்டிப்பா கொடுக்கணும். அதுக்கப்புறமா தான் என்ன பண்ணணும், you have to give this data. இப்போ இந்த லைன்ல இந்த டேட்டாவை யாராவது டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண முடியுமா? Can anyone describe this data, what it is? இந்த டேட்டா என்னன்னு நான் கேட்குறேன். 5.1, 3.5, 1.4, 0.2 ஐரிஸ் செட்டோசான்னு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அப்படி என்னதுன்னு கேட்குறாங்க. என்னதுப்பா அது?
So in order, sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and the
class names. Okay, so in this manner only you have to give the data. எப்பவுமே if you are giving the order here, the same order you have to follow here. If you are just changing the order, it won't work properly. Is it clear? So in this way only, this attribute relation file format you need to give. Clear? Clear? புரியுதா? இப்படிதான் இருக்கும் உங்களோட டேட்டா செட். நான் அங்கேருந்து சூஸ் பண்ண ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா அங்க ஃபோல்டர்ல இருந்து சூஸ் பண்ணேன். அது வந்து இந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல தான் கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க. ஓகேவா? ஓகேவா?
Okay.
So, how many of you are going to choose this Explorer for submitting your assignment to? யாராவது ட்ரை பண்றீங்களா அந்த அசைன்மெண்ட் 2 சப்மிட் பண்றதுக்கு? Just give the screenshot after applying the classification, clustering or association algorithm. The idea is clear? Clear or
Okay,
not?
ma'am.
See, I'm not insisting you to use only this WEKA. Python or any programming language also you can use. நீங்க வேற ஒரு Jupyter environment, Spider environment, any environment you can use. Nothing wrong in that. நான் வந்து என்ன சொன்னேன்னா, இது the weaker section. No ma'am, எனக்கு கோடிங் வந்து பிரச்சனை அப்படிங்கிறவங்க இது யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஓகேவா? ரைட். The next tool what I'm going to introduce here is Orange. The Orange வந்து இப்பதான் கொஞ்சம் டெவலப் ஆயிட்டு இருக்க டூல். ஓகே, it's not fully developed tool, but you can use this for your machine learning purpose. So when you open Orange, the environment will be like this. The left hand side, when you see, you can see this data, visualization, model, evaluate, unsupervised and all. So in case of data, this will allow just like WEKA, you can use any type of data format here. So it can take any file, or it can take the file in the form of comma separated value, and you can take download any data set, or you can take the data from a SQL table. That's data connectivity it will allow, and data table in the format of Excel or Access also it will allow. Okay, and it will take image as a input also. And data pre-processing also you can do here. Okay, and several other varieties are also available over here. And also when you see here, you can visualize the data in the format of tree or a box plot or a scatter plot or a silhouette plot. Silhouette coefficient படிச்சிருக்கோங்க, ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? What is the use of that silhouette coefficient? Silhouette coefficient என்ன சொல்லும்பா ஒரு டேட்டாக்கு? What silhouette will say?
அதோட wrong clusteringa இல்ல அது ஈக்குவலா இருக்கா இல்ல far away இருக்கான்றது சொல்லுங்க.
Yes, that's silhouette. So model, any model you can choose, whether you can choose this neural network or SVM classifier or KNN. Okay, so or any classification tree you are going to use, or linear regression model, anything you can choose here. And these are all some of the evaluation measures: ROC curve, confusion matrix. Okay, lift is also one of the evaluation measure. And we are having some unsupervised model over here. Unsupervised என்னது பாது? What is unsupervised? All clustering algorithms. Okay, clustering algorithms also. You can see here. See hierarchical clustering. K means clustering. DB scan. Okay, distance map. It is actually heat map. Distance matrix. Distance map la பார்த்தோம்னா heat map ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Okay, so these are all the algorithms available in case of this orange. In the version of orange ல இதுதான் வந்து இப்போ இருக்கு. Okay, first I'll go for some tree viewing பண்ணலாம் நம்ம. Okay, the same data set iris எடுத்துட்டோம். I'm just taking just clicking file and I'm just opening it. So it is already available in iris only. You can browse similar to WEKA. Here also some ready built data sets available. The data set I'm just choosing iris. Okay, and you can see sepal length, sepal width, sepal petal length, petal width, and the class label. Okay, and you can visualize what is the type of the data also. So now this is available. Now I'm going for some classification models. So I'm just going for model and I'm taking a tree. Okay, so tree. From this I'm going to give the data flow to this tree. So the tree will be built, but the tree can't be viewed only by using this icon. Okay, so I need what some classification tree viewer. Okay, tree viewer is very essential over here. So I'm just going for a tree viewer. This will be available in the visualization of the data. So tree viewer I'm taking and I'm just giving to this. And even you can go for the scatter plot also for the data directly. அதே மாதிரி பண்ணலாம். Okay, that I'll show you in a different one. So classification algorithm it is. Okay, so totally 150 data. It has been given as an input over here. You can visualize the tree. So you can see, so iris setosa they are just taking. If the value is less than or equal to 1.9, the petal length. Okay, petal length எடுத்துட்டு அதுல iris setosa ன்னு classify பண்றாங்க. Then they are taking petal width. If the petal width is less than or equal to 1.7, then what iris versicolor they are just considering. So this is the decision tree they are just giving out for this iris data set. Clear? You can see ஒரே கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கிறது எல்லாமே வந்து ஒரே மாதிரி கலர்ல வந்து அவங்களே கொடுத்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க. ஆமா தானே? கரெக்டா? Even in WEKA also you can choose colors. That is possible in WEKA. Okay, clear? புரிஞ்சுதா? ஏதா சொல்லு.
Clear.
See, this is a scatter plot. Just you can visualize what is available. Okay, in the colorல இருக்கிறதுல iris setosa. This red is versicolor and this virginica. Okay, this green. This is scatter plot. And if you want to change the shape also, you can change. வேற ஏதாவது மாத்தணும் அப்படின்னாலும் you can size மாத்திக்கலாம் in order to differentiate each and every attribute value. Is it clear? Clear with this? புரியுதா? அதான் சொல்லு.
Yes, ma'am.
So again, I'm just taking one more file. I'm just taking brown selector. And I'll go for one clustering. Unsupervised. I'm just calculating distances. See here, you can see lots of distances that we studied. Euclidean, Manhattan, cosine, Jacquard. Okay, many distance are available. I'm just using Euclidean distance over here. And I'm just going for this hierarchical clustering. That's all. And you can visualize the dendrogram here. Clear? தெரியுதா? டென்ட்ரோகிராம் தெரியுதா? ஏதாவது சொல்லுங்கப்பா.
தெரியுது மேம்.
Yes, ma'am.
See, this dendrogram will be very very tough for us if you do manually. Yes or no? கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான் இல்லையா? பட் இங்க பாரு அழகா போட்டிருக்காங்க. The same we saw in WEKA also. Yes or no? ஆமா தானே? பார்த்தோமா? இப்பதானே அதை விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணி காட்டினேன் நானு. ஹைரார்ச்சிக்கல் கிளஸ்டரிங்ல டென்ட்ரோகிராம் எப்படி
Yes,
போடுறதுன்னு.
ma'am.
ஓகே. ஓகே. ஈவன் இங்க பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா யூ கேன் see இந்த ஹைரார்ச்சிக்கல் கிளஸ்டரிங் இது எப்படி கொண்டு வர்றது அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு ஸ்டெப்ஸும் இவங்க கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. ஓகே. ஸோ ஃபார் ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங் ஓகே தே வில் பி கிவிங் சம் ஸ்டெப்ஸ். ஸோ ஹவு திஸ் ஃப்ளோ கேன் பி கிவன் எல்லாமே உங்க ஸ்டெப்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. நீங்க தனியா போய் இதுக்கு மேனுவல் சர்ச் பண்ணணும் தேவையே இல்லை. உங்க ஆரஞ்சே வந்து எதை எதை யூஸ் பண்ணா எப்படி எப்படி அவுட்புட் வரும் கரெக்டா கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அவங்களுக்கு. So you can visualize the output or you can learn this orange by using the same also. Okay, ma? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So your assignment 2 is you can give a demonstration uh, by using any tool, any machine learning or any data mining tool. That I will upload in the questions will be uploaded in the Google Classroom. Okay. MCQ will be conducted within this week. I'll post the MCQ today or by tomorrow, so that you can take a 1 day time to finish the MCQ. Okay. Okay, ma. Thank you. Wait, I'll take attendance.